All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ball and Banter. The IPL season, more than half of it, I think 70% of the season is already behind us. Some teams are climbing that table, going rapidly towards towards those playoff spots. Some teams have already booked their tickets for their vacations, and some teams are just sort of mingling around in the middle. But it's getting interesting. Getting interesting. I think 7 to 8 out of teams are still fighting for those playoff spots. I have with me Angad Sidhu. Angad, tell me, man, how's it going? कैसा लग रहा है season so far?
I think since the last time we connected, bro, and we did that season review so far, it's been another great week of cricket that we've seen, especially if you're a Mumbai Indian supporter. Um, I think still a couple of weeks to go for the tournament, and qualification scenario looks very, very interesting, especially between 3 to 7. So can't wait to see things unfold.
Yeah, done. For our viewers, today we are just going to do a tier list of teams based on who we think is going to qualify, who we think has performed the worst this season, who we think might win the season from whatever we've seen from the teams so far. And feel free to comment and tell us who you're backing and who you think, if you agree with us, if you disagree with us. तो करें अंगद फिर चले आगे.
Let's go.
Let's go, mate. Let's go. All right. We have the tier list with us on the screen.
Yeah, come on. I hope our viewers are sort of noticing the kind of upgrades you're bringing in every week to the visuals on the podcast.
Come on. That's just what we deliver, man. It just keeps getting better day by day, week by week. All right. How should we go for it? I think let's go start with the playoffs, maybe not contenders. How
Let's
about that?
start with the bottom, bro. Let's do the easy bit first.
Let's start with the bottom. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
sure.
I think no guesses there, right? Like it's pretty obvious which team has been sort of the worst this season so far. I'll go ahead and take that call for my friend Angad as well and move Chennai Super Kings right up here. Angad, please tell our viewers why do you think CSK is going to finish at the bottom?
I think it's been an absolutely terrible season. I remember Mumbai finishing last in the previous year, but
Hmm.
their performance was way better than this. Chennai has just not got things going. I see all the frustration also coming out from the fan base. The support's not like how it's always been. A lot of anti-Dhoni social media posts of late.
Imagine.
But coming back to on the field, I think it's been absolutely miserable, right? Like they started off the tournament with that one win against Mumbai, but ever since that, they've just not got going. They got one more win in the middle, and even yesterday, like at one point, I thought, this is that typical uh,
Hmm.
Chepauk Stadium, and outcome's going to be similar. But again, Hyderabad winning it says a lot about, and the middle order winning it says a lot about how bad CSK has been this year.
No doubt, no doubt. I think CSK has been very unlike CSK from like if you compare them to their previous seasons. I think this season could easily qualify to be probably the worst season that they've had in the IPL in their history. Uh, they've finished last, I think, once before as well. But even in that season, I don't remember them being so bad, right? Like in this season, I don't think they've competed also. मतलब वो एक मैच जो फर्स्ट मैच वो लोग मुंबई के अगेंस्ट जीते थे, I feel that was also a fluke. Uh, that match could have easily gone Mumbai's way as well.
Yeah.
But cool. People who are watching, tell us if you agree with us. If
There are
CSK,
some positives though, like some positives to build on. They had that 17-year-old Ayush Mahatre
hmm,
batting who looks pretty solid. Yesterday also he got off to a great
yeah,
start. Noor Ahmed I think looks like a pretty good bowler, especially for Chepo, considering they are going to play half their matches there. Um, I'm just trying to think of what other positives are there.
I think Khalil's also been half decent for them. Um, but yeah, apart from that, no, none of their big guns, none of their actual players have stepped up. And I think next year with Probably Dhoni also not coming back to their team. 80-90% of their fan base, so-called fan base, is going to drop off as well.
Kejrolia looks good, dude. Looks like the new Deepak Char.
Who?
What's his name? Kejrolia or something, no? What's that opening
I,
bowler? Who got Travis Head out? Which bowler was that?
I have no idea.
Just tell you, bro. I will just tell you. Anshul Kamboj, sorry, not Kejrolia. It's Anshul
Kamboj,
Kamboj.
dude, Kamboj is of course very good, right? Like he
Yeah,
took that 10 for in the Ranji Trophy as well. So
right.
he has been in great form in the local league in domestic cricket. But let's move on, man. Let's move on. Who do you think could be another contender for finishing last this season?
Dude, one thing that definitely deserves to be last is Rajasthan Royals. I had them in my top four, like for playoff spots before the tournament started. But the number of times they've choked this year, um, I mean, dude, Sanju Samson's also not there anymore. It just
Yeah,
looks, it just looks so bad. The number of
completely
chases
agree
that
with
they've
you.
been in a very commanding position and then let it go. That's why so many allegations of, not allegations, but also rumors of match fixing. But they've choked
मतलब
way too many
इतना
times.
क्लोज आके तुम हार रहे हो कि लोग बोल रहे भाई ऐसे अगर तुम मैच हार रहे हो तो पक्का फिक्स ही किया होगा मैच. Like that is the only way that they could lose these matches. But seriously, nothing, no vibes in that team, no outstanding players as such. Riyan Parag is your captain, which I don't get. Like, how is Riyan Parag the next best option after Sanju Samson in that team, right? Uh, I don't understand that part at all.
Hetmeyer
Yashasvi,
not firing at all.
what?
Hetmeyer also not firing at all.
Not at
Uh,
all, not at all. I think मतलब उनके लिए one of the biggest highlights has been like giving that 14 so-called 14-year-old batter a debut, Suryavanshi. I think that's been one of their highlights. But apart from that, nothing much to brag about, and nothing at all. Uh, but yeah, let's move on, man. Not a lot to talk about. I think one more contender for finishing last this year, according to me, could be Sunrisers Hyderabad, the team that was supposed to make 300 this year, have looked absolutely off color and a lot of issues, right? Like the top order, if you see, Ishan Kishan made runs in the first match and he's been absolutely not present for the rest of the season. Abhishek Sharma
except,
ne bhi wo
except the last game.
except
Then
the
he did
last
fall off.
game. But that is still like par for the course, right? Like you expect bigger things from Ishan Kishan. Abhishek Sharma ने भी वो एक century मारी, and other than that, no other notable performances. Travis Head has been below par, uh,
Yeah.
and
Nitish
nothing
Kumar
much,
is not doing anything. Aniket Verma looks decent, but middle order is not really firing.
not
The
at all
entire
much.
batting lineup is not really firing, to be honest.
And for a team that relies completely on its batting, they have been मतलब उनका अगर बैट से रन नहीं बनेंगे तो उनकी बॉलिंग तो इतनी फुद्दू है वो लोग कर ही नहीं सकते डिफेंड. Like there is no chance. So yeah, Sunrisers, they are another contender to finish top.
Are they mathematically still in contention to qualify?
Yeah, they have to win all their matches and they have to win their matches with a good sort of margin. But I don't think they are going to do it. But yeah, people who are watching, if you think Sunrisers still is in there with a shout, let us know.
5 games to go, right, for SRH.
So Sunrisers Hyderabad have, if I'm not wrong, they have 6 games to go, and they have to win all 6 of them. Yeah, but basically the match is that they have to win all of their matches. But let's move on, man. Let's move on. We have quite a lot of more teams to go through. Now the next year, let's go to playoffs. Maybe not. Teams that may make it or have an outside chance. Uh, Let me start it out, right? Like let me start with the team Lucknow Super Giants, which I don't know how they are there. How like they haven't played great cricket, but they are still they've hovered around that fifth, sixth spot the entire season. Their captain Rishabh Pant is having an absolute nightmare. I think I've not seen Rishabh Pant look worse in an IPL season. at least in recent memory till like before his accident. And yeah, nothing much. Digvesh Rathi, I think, has been the biggest highlight for them. Nicholas Puran has been good for them. And their
Mitchell
openers
Marsh. Mitchell Marsh
have
done pretty well.
yeah, both Markram and Mitchell Marsh have been good for them. Uh, बट उनके अलावा कुछ है नहीं यार, टीम के अंदर कुछ दम नहीं है, इतना कुछ मजा नहीं है. नो
X
वाइब्स
factor
also.
कुछ.
Yeah. What are your thoughts, Anga? Do you think they are in with the shout?
I mean, yeah, but I won't consider them for playoffs at the moment, going by how it is. And another surprising entry, I feel, here would be Kings 11, Punjab Kings.
Oh, you're putting Punjab Kings in this tier. I was going to put them in the playoffs tier. But let's hear your argument for this.
So they started off really well, bro, but ever since it hasn't really been going that good for them. They've had a
Hmm.
few losses, despite the team looking so strong. Shreyas Iyer, I feel, has led them really well at in so many games, especially while defending that 111.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think the wheels are just falling off their cart at the moment. Classic Punjab trajectory.
Well, on paper, they look like one of the most complete squads, right? Like in this year's IPL. And starting out, a lot of their big guns haven't really performed. Like Maxwell तो गायब है भाई, कुछ भी नहीं किया. Maxwell मुझे पता भी नहीं था
कब
कि
करता भाई वो कब व्हेन हैव यू
कब
सीन
करता. मतलब he has done it for RCB in one season. पंजाब के लिए भी he's had one great season in the past. Uh, but you expect more, right? Like Ricky Ponting being there, थोड़ा vibes, Aussie vibes. करेगा और कुछ. Stoinis also has been so. But yeah, Priyansh Arya has been good for them. Shreyas Iyer also with the bat, man. After the first couple of matches, he's been missing for them. But yeah, even
Priyansh
I
Arya also
think.
apart from that century that he had he hasn't done anything meaningful. I mean still of course no one's doubting the talent but you see in the last week or 10 days जैसे some teams have gathered and built that momentum कि मतलब उनको देख के you feel like other teams also sort of fearing it a little and
Yeah,
every the bowling batting fielding all of it looks good. I think it's the opposite with Punjab. It looked good initially but now I feel like they've lost that entire momentum and these other teams will come and surpass Punjab in the race.
no doubt, no doubt. Cool, let's move on, man. Let's move on. I think there's one more team that might have an outside chance, which I again don't know how they've made it till here because they've had a pathetic season, which is Kolkata Knight Riders. Absolutely no vibes, no energy in the team, no big performances from anyone. And like, मतलब मुझे तो समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा भाई कैसे ये लोग हैं अभी भी यहाँ पे. I don't want to spend a lot of time talking about them, but yeah, maybe through some miracle they can make it to the playoffs, but not in my opinion.
Have you seen a player look as bad as Andre Russell has looked this year, especially?
Washed, washed, completely washed. भाई वो उसको ओल्ड मॉन्क वाली फोटो वापस डालनी चाहिए वो उसका.
भाई ज्यादा पी रहा ओल्ड मॉन्क शायद.
But yeah, washed, dude. uh, I don't think it's working for him. But पता नहीं वो लोग क्या सोच के उन लोग ने स्क्वाड बनाया इस साल. They let their best bowler go last year,
They
clutch
let the
bowler in Mitchell
captain go,
Starc.
brother.
They
They let
let
their
their
captain
captain
go.
go. uh, and even despite of that, matlab, Venkatesh Iyer has looked like a shadow of himself. Rinku
He's
Singh
done
has looked
nothing.
like a shadow of himself.
Yeah.
Everyone else, matlab, no notable names have sort of stepped up.
I
But
think
चल आगे चलते भाई. अंगद.
प्री-मनी रिंकू और वेंकटेश चाहिए भाई.
गरीब गरीब प्लेयर्स गरीबी में बेटर खेलते हैं. They
Yeah.
don't have the hunger anymore, literally. Moving on to the playoff contenders, we are left with four teams. So clearly, we have narrowed down the four teams that we feel are going to make it to the playoffs. Angad, let's start out with the fourth position, man. Who do you think is going to be, who's going to finish fourth out of these four teams?
I think it's gonna be Nama RCB.
Hey, no, Isala Kapnam De.
Doesn't seem like it.
RCB also such a confusing team to watch, right? Like on some days they are so good, And जैसे ही वो लोग बैंगलोर में खेलने आते हैं, it's like they forget how to play. Even the other day, they won against LSG or DC last match. I think against LSG, right? And that match also, LSG ने नहीं, RR, I think RR, not LSG, RR ने हक दिया, where they needed like some 9 runs of the last over or something
Correct, correct. Day before.
day before.
Yeah.
And like even that match, I thought कि हो गया, दे दिया उन लोग ने match, and RR is gonna take it away, and it's मतलब है नहीं उनके बस की. uh, but RCB, man, like yeah, some things working out well for them. Devdutt Padikkal is looking pretty good. Virat Kohli is back, मतलब number 2 on the orange cap list. पता नहीं भाई, हर साल कैसे तो भी we criticize him a lot. Uh, People think that he's like hyped a lot, but runs तो बनाता है भाई, हर साल runs बनाता है. He's always there in the top 3.
He's just the most complete batsman, bro. He knows how to make runs. वो अगर even if he doesn't look, there are some days he'll get extremely lucky. Edges
Hmm.
will fly, catches will be dropped. Some days he'll just absolutely smoke bowlers. Some day he's just picking singles and doubles and making that 60 of say 35, 40 balls. He knows how do I say, keep putting runs on the board no matter what the situation is.
Yeah, and I think their bowling also looks good, man. Josh Hazelwood,
Yeah.
मतलब काफी सही डालता है. Bhuvi is also looking decent, and वो Suyash and Krunal, all these guys are supporting them well. But
Only
you know
problem
it's
is I
gonna
think they
happen.
don't have a great spinner, is what I feel. Krunal Pandya is
Yeah,
not the best of spinners. He's just another, I don't know, Jaddu or
Suyash is also, मतलब ठीक है, the talent is there, but on his off days वो बहुत मार खाता है.
yeah.
तो but yeah, you know it's gonna happen that like come the big match, they are going to slip up, and that whole weight of expectations is going to bring the team down as usual. So sorry, RCB fans, but I don't think it's happening this year again. Moving on to the team that might finish third, Angad. Who's
Oh, it's
your,
my fault.
yeah,
Uh, bro, I think it's
Delhi,
gonna
Gujarat,
be.
Mumbai,
I think it's gonna be Delhi Capitals.
DC. DC. You know that whole meme is there, right? Like there's this one person, they have like stickers of RCB, Delhi Capitals, and Punjab Kings. Be like the Holy Trinity will finally get a chance to win the trophy. And they look in the back, and there's this one team which is coming up, and उसके ऊपर sticker लगा होता Mumbai Indians का. Objects in the mirror are closer than you think they are.
See, I have
But yeah,
nothing negative to say about Delhi. Like they've been
yeah,
superb.
solid,
They've been pretty
solid.
solid. They looks like all bases covered. But
Likeable team also, man.
vibes is what we've been talking about. बस वो नहीं हो पा रहा बट एट द सेम टाइम समवन कैन आर्ग्यू एंड से दैट डूड दे हैव मिचेल स्टार्क probably Mitchell Stark is that golden arm which is going to lead them to the
And
final.
yeah, Akshar Patel also, bro. Akshar Patel has been on a fine run since the last 1 year, right? Like just winning every tournament that he's been playing in. So I don't know, maybe uska hi time chal raha hoga abhi. But yeah, I don't see a lot of holes. I think in terms of balance, they are one of the most balanced teams this year, and very likable also. No haters for Delhi Capitals.
For all those who are watching, there's no bias here at all, evidently.
No, but we've been watching that team for a lot of years, and you know what's happening here. We've seen
Didn't
this
Mumbai
before.
beat Delhi in one final? There was an IPL final, I remember. I
I
think
think
Delhi was.
when Delhi Daredevils was there, not Delhi Capitals.
I think it was Delhi Capitals. शायद रोहित शर्मा नहीं मारा था in that final, chasing
Maybe.
around 160, 170. But whatever. So I don't think it's Delhi's year again.
Cool. So we are left with two teams, right? Like, and let's just put both of them in Gujarat and Mumbai. Angad, who's your call for the winner out of them?
I'm gonna go for Gujarat Titans.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, son. Yeah, anticlimax.
People should know that it's not at all a biased podcast.
Chal, I'm gonna go for Mumbai Indians. I'm biased, bro. I'm manifesting this win. But yeah, you can put your case ahead for Gujarat Titans. Why do you think they are going to win this season?
Dude, I think they look absolutely great in terms of batting. Shuman Gill's not really come into proper form yet. Josh Butler is ever so reliable. Sai Sudarshan has been playing so well.
Yeah.
For their top order itself, they look stronger than they've ever looked. Plus, bowling again, Rashid Khan's not fired at all, but I think
Last
come
match
a
he bowled
final,
pretty well, so I think he might be coming back.
yeah,
But TK, I want to make my case for Mumbai Indians, man. I think we've seen this movie many times before, right? Like where the
yeah.
team is not performing in the beginning. On paper, the team was looking great, and like first 3 4 matches, you're thinking, oh, where is that team? Why haven't these guys turned up yet? And last few matches you see, and you can see that Sky is making runs again with 200 plus, with a 200 plus.
Forget Sky, bro.
Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma
Yeah,
making two back-to-back 50s for the first time in whatever 10, 11 years in the IPL. Uh, since whatever, I think 2013 is when he made like two back-to-back 50s and looking good in both of those innings. Ryan Rickelton has been looking decent here and there. Bowling is sort of coming together. Bumrah is not looked like fully at it yet, but the rest of the bowling is sort of stepping up. So I'm just hoping that Bumrah is going to be up to speed come the playoffs, come the finals. And hey, yaar, matlab the team has knows how to win trophies, knows how to win tournaments. Mahila Jayawardene is there back in the dugout.
back in the lead.
He knows how to win trophies with Mumbai Indians. So I have faith that होने वाला है, जीतने
Are we
वाले हैं.
going to see a classic Mumbai Indians again?
Classic Mumbai Indians. You know it's coming.
You know it.
But yeah, that were our predictions for the season. What's gonna happen till in the rest of the matches? Uh, I think we'll wrap up here. Good session. People who've watched this video, tell us your comments. Tell us who are your predictions for the playoffs and for the winners. And yeah, Angad bhai, any closing remarks?
I really hope Mumbai win it.
अब
Though there
निकला
are
था.
quite a still games to go, and all of this is basis last 4 games where Mumbai have done well. But again, like I said, right, Delhi, Gujarat, very difficult to choose from both of them.
Hmm.
Like they look extremely strong, all bases covered. But you know it, you know what's coming.
It's coming. It's coming. Objects in the mirror are closer than you think. All right. Drop a like, people, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Bye.
Peace out.